We have many in Bulgaria.
Yeah. Now I prepared something a bit special. Out of this whole conversation, imagine you are the one welcoming an international guest who doesn't know your culture. Just know.
The experience is
Yeah.
wrong.
And
Let's
just
say.
like I want in the future to continue more with hospitality. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of VUMcast, the first student podcast. Today I'm here with Simona and Ema, and together we'll explore how culture and hospitality intersect their academic journeys and their visions for the future. You can now present yourselves.
Hi, my name is Simona, and I am second year in hospitality management. And yeah, that's about me.
And you?
Hi, my name is Emma. I'm second year of International Hospitality Management at VUM.
Okay.
This is about it.
So, let's start with an icebreaker. What's one tradition from your country that shows hospitality at best?
So, I can say for Bulgaria, one thing I can think of right now is welcoming the guests with bread, salt, and honey. It's called pugacha. And the guests take a piece of the bread, dip it in the salt or the honey, and try it. And we say, may you never be hungry and may your life always be sweet. If I'm not wrong, probably I am. But let's say it just for health. And it's a small gesture to represent warmth, respect, and make sure the guests feel welcome and feel special. Also, we do it like now, we do it nowadays when we invite someone and we try to make them feel comfortable in our house and by offering them food or something to drink. Yeah.
Nice example. I like it. That's also like my number one.
Yeah, that I can think of right now. We have many in Bulgaria.
Yeah. And what
Yeah.
can you say?
I'm from Mongolia, and in Mongolia, it's really special to show welcoming to the strangers, especially. And we have nomadic lifestyle, and we still keep in the nomadic lifestyle in the countryside, in the yurts, and yeah. Especially when I travel in Mongolia and countryside during the summer with my family, I can just go any house. Like if I see any yurt or even I don't know them, I can just open the door and go inside, and they'll be like cooking food, and even they don't know us. Like it's really common thing. Really like welcome people. Yeah, I would
It will
say.
be very strange for us to do it.
Yeah, like totally different from
It's
Bulgaria.
different, yes.
But it's
We
only
cannot
in,
do that. I cannot imagine doing that.
Yeah.
it's only in countryside though.
Okay. So, let's start with our first question. What's been the most exciting part of the university program so far?
Well, interesting because when I started the first year, the first months, I get that it's a must to spend one summer internship outside of Bulgaria. And for me, this sounded very scary because that means you need to spend, let's say, 4 months from the place you have been living for your whole life. And I never done that, like never. I never left Bulgaria working. And you need to work and spend 4 months there with different people, different cultures. You don't know them. And for me, it was very scary at first, but it's exciting. You have to try different things. And also, the idea of this is to get you out of your comfort zone. So I get it.
Yeah. As for you?
For me, like I was planning to study in tourism management. Like more than 5 years, I think,
Mm-hmm.
because I love traveling. I love to communicate with people and know the other countries' culture, and I really like my major. And it's more hospitality, but I'm planning to more study by tourism,
Mm-hmm.
sustainable tourism especially,
Okay.
and yeah, and we offer a lot of like things like internship. I did my internship in Germany this summer, and it was in a hotel on the island, so I pretty learned a lot of things from that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nice, nice.
nice
Okay.
experience.
So, hospitality is deeply tied to culture. So let's dive into how your backgrounds influence your perspective. How do you think cultural identity influences guest experience in hotels or restaurants?
I think guest identification influences guest experience a lot because what feels normal or welcoming in one country can be very different in another.
Mm-hmm.
When staff understand guests' background, it can be their etiquette, their experience, even small things like how do they prefer to communicate. It shows that you care, and it shows that you want to understand this person's background,
Mm-hmm.
and also it makes the experience a lot more smoother. It's not about knowing everything about this person, but about knowing the small things, the important ones, of course.
Yeah. What do you have to say about this?
Um, I agree with Simona, and because like a lot of countries has different like cultural,
Mm-hmm.
and they identify different things as a welcoming, like to feel more um, welcomed enough in the tourism and in the hospitality. And I would say it's really um, special to learn all the different countries' cultural experience and the backgrounds, how they identify like how they feel at home, or like I would say in Mongolia, to have milk tea. First thing to drink milk tea is really really special, and in Mongolian
Great to know.
hotels we offer milk teas, but we
So
cannot
cute.
find in other countries that much. And but like hotels cannot offer a lot of like everything for that special person, but it's really important to know the like common things
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
can yeah apply for that.
Mm-hmm. So, now I prepared something a bit special. Out of this whole conversation, imagine you are the one welcoming an international guest who doesn't know your culture. How would you make them feel at home? Like, give me an example.
Well, I will start very simple, being friendly, smile on my face, welcoming them, offer them help before they have to ask for it. I will start explaining everything, how everything works here, if they find something confusing. I also ask them for any preferences if they have, or anything they're used to back home in their home, so I can adjust and make sure they feel comfortable around me in my house. And also, mm, it I wouldn't want them to feel embarrassed for not knowing something. So this will be
Mm-hmm.
my goal.
Mm-hmm. What can you give as an example?
Uh, the most important thing is smile. Like really big smile can make that person feel more comfortable. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's really like key of hospitality, and to be positive and to more open to open doored and like to be welcomed is really important, and friendly, polite, and these things can help the guests feel more comfortable. were there.
Okay, okay. Nice examples.
Yeah.
So, now, beyond traditions, let's talk about where the industry is heading globally. If you could design your own hotel or restaurant concept, given the recent hospitality trends like sustainability, boutique hotels, wellness, even digitalization, what would this hotel or restaurant look like?
Well, if I could design my own hotel, it will be a small boutique, cozy style, rather than being big and overwhelming. I would choose something with warm colors, local touches, personal interaction. Also, what else? I would focus, like everyone does nowadays, on sustainability,
Yeah.
like wasting food and water, electricity. I would also use local products, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I would want my staff to look at the guests as something important, not see them as room numbers and stack of money.
Mm-hmm. And have you ever thought, like, what is this boutique hotel gonna be specializing at? Because when you have a boutique hotel, as far as I know, because I also want a boutique hotel as a concept,
Yeah.
uh, you have to think about the unique value proposition
Yes.
of your hotel since you won't be able to reach a big target audience since the capacity doesn't allow this. So have you thought about something more specialized?
Yes, I have. It will be actually in my assignment. So I
Okay.
choose to be secret
Mm-hmm.
for now, but I will share my thoughts with you someday.
Okay.
Because you choose a boutique style as well, so
Yeah. So, what
Mm.
is your concept of hotel or restaurant?
I want boutique hotel too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want big hotel. And I always like imagined the hotel will be in nature, like not in the capital of the city or in the crowdedness, and more to the nature, to more. Um, my target audience will be like the people who seeking for like communicating with nature,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe in the forest, maybe in the like you can just go outside and hike and do whatever you want. Like I want to provide that things.
Mm-hmm.
And also connecting with that, I want a lot of flowers in my hotel, so it will smell really nice. And um, of course, I will also think about sustainability. Have to save what technique, like what technology I would use, how I structure my hotel,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, pretty like that.
Okay. Well, I'll be the one saying what's my concept.
okay, okay.
Like it's again like a boutique hotel, but the special thing about the hotel, the unique value proposition, uh, it will be connected with wines.
Oh, this is
Like
interesting.
we'll try to create this concept as a winery boutique hotel where we'll have our own garden where we'll grow the
Oh,
grapes. Also, uh, under the lobby reception, there will be, let's say, a long corridor
yeah.
with wines, like those expensive looking rooms and
Yeah.
racks with wines, and even one level below, most likely, the
The wine.
place where this wine will be created.
Yeah. And people can try and do,
Yeah, uh,
make
the target audience that we will want to get in,
each.
like the people we want to get in our hotel, they will be those that are interested in wine. Even some sommeliers can come. I'm also thinking to have, like one sommelier in the hotel itself because you have a restaurant, of course.
Yes, you need someone to explain how
How
you
to
make it,
pair
yes.
like which wine with which food.
Great.
But now this whole idea it should be written somewhere, of course, with some academic resources. But
For sure, very important.
But yeah, having this freedom of creativity, like for these exact assignments to create a hotel or restaurant with whatever concept we want, is just very maybe one of my favorite things.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So now talking about sustainability trends, we cannot we have to say that also technology is advancing pretty fast
Very
with
fast.
this artificial intelligence as well. So now I want to pose an important question about hospitality. Do you think technology enhances or takes away from the human touch in hospitality?
I think it can go both ways. What I mean is technology helps to make things faster, help you with the work, and that, for example, it can be digital menus or mobile check-ins, and it's faster, of course, it's easier. But when a guest needs connection, needs to feel seen, needs to feel understood or celebrated, anything like that, etc., technology cannot replace the human connection. You need to find the balance. You use technology to make your work easier and faster in hospitality or anywhere else it can be, but keep the human connection at the top. That's my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, also I think the key point is to keep the balance. Like, of course, technology is helping a lot of people, like, to make them work easily and make the work easygoing, because people has like their own time and they're paying more like their time for that work. The technology can help them to do other things, more important things. So to keep the technology for the like small things, to spend more time, but it doesn't require human touch that much. But still keep the human connection between the people is really important, I think. So it's the balance.
So
Probably.
basically, let technology take more more not roles but more tasks behind the scenes of the
Yes.
hospitality.
Let it be invisible.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Uh,
What do you think? It is
I'm gonna give a clear example. 2 days
great.
ago, I think it was, in the university, we were discussing about this hotel in Japan,
Yeah.
which has only robots working there. Well, with time, they removed some of the robots because the guests weren't happy that they don't have any human connection.
Human connection, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, yes.
So, like, that was, let's say, a wrong approach of making the whole hotel with the robots and artificial intelligence. Because the thing with hospitality is just empathy, sympathy, having a human right in front, a real, actual human right in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Cannot
Otherwise,
replace it.
for me, it's just not hospitality.
It is. It is not.
I did, no, just no.
The experience is
Yeah.
wrong.
And
Let's
just
say.
like I want in the future to continue more with hospitality.
Yeah.
I think I will be always strongly against it.
I will also be, because what? Like I said, digital menus, okay, use it for this. For the reception, use it for faster, because it will be a group of guests and you're like, I cannot write this and that. But
But having a robot serve me in the restaurant, no.
no,
Yeah.
Just
no,
bankrupt.
no, same.
Okay, so of course, studying hospitality isn't just about trends, it's also about personal growth. So, can you please tell me what's been the biggest challenge in your studies so far? And I would like to start with you this time.
The first thing came in my mind is my internship in Germany. It
Mm-hmm.
was my first experience in hospitality, and I would say, well, I grew personally a lot. Um, my self growth was like communication skills and understanding people, empathy, like a lot of things I learned and grew in other ways. But the biggest challenge for me was probably it's because of my first time experience.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is new, like everything.
Yeah.
I haven't been communicating with strangers that much in my life, and I need to communicate with a lot of people in a day. And to keep the balance, there's some rude customers, there's some nice customers, and there will be problems. And to balancing that and handling that is like requires a lot of like skill from me. Well, firstly, it was a little bit hard first period, but by the time it's like kind of adapting for that. So, but I handled pretty well, I think.
Very good. What
I
about you?
wouldn't say anything for my job. I would say for my studies, the most challenging thing is my managing my time.
Mm-hmm.
With all the assignments coming up at the same time, which is my fault because I leave the things for the last minute.
Okay.
I tend to do it a lot, which is not great. Also, the group projects. The group projects, let's say. You are with at least 5 people. You need to be open minded.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has different opinion on something. You need to agree on one thing,
Yeah.
and it's very challenging.
Challenging.
Yeah. I'm slowly getting better.
That's what is expected.
Yeah.
Like no one expects from us when we enter the university to already know those things and to work perfectly.
Yeah.
No, like this way the university could shape us for the
Yeah.
future. Like many hardships, hard things, fails, we just learn from them so we can continue onwards. No matter how hard
Great
it
way
is.
of saying it.
Yeah. Okay. So, looking ahead, where do you see yourselves in the hospitality world? Where in the world would you love to work? Like when you graduate, bachelor or masters, whatever.
um, for me, my biggest purpose of studying biotourism, and the
Mm-hmm.
first thing came decided to um, study by hospitality and tourism was to develop the hospitality in Mongolia,
Mm-hmm.
because in Mongolia we couldn't develop, like we're still developing, but it's not. We need still develop for our hospitality in Mongolia. We don't have that much like 5-star hotels, or like even we have big land, we don't use that land that much. Like we have a lot of resources, nature, but if you know, like in capital of the city, there's almost like 90%, no, 70% of population, or it's really a lot, and they're just gathered in the capital city, and we don't use the other like part of the country that much.
Really?
Yes, we don't.
Why is that?
Well, like there's nomadic lifestyle, like yurts, but
Yeah.
we don't have that much hotels, or like we have, but not a lot.
Like small ones
Yes,
for
and I don't see that much foreigners actually.
motels?
Yeah, probably we have, but we couldn't approach to foreigners that much. Like,
That's interesting. I never
yes,
heard that. Like,
it is. So it's really, really important to develop it. grow it. I think it's my main like.
Goal
Yes.
to reach that.
You have a nice spot in front of you.
Yeah.
What about your future?
What my future? I would be simple. Like I probably will be somewhere in Middle East
Mm-hmm.
or I don't know, Norway. I have always wanted to go there. Or maybe in a cruise ship. Also wanted like I want to work at least 1 year in a cruise ship.
Oh.
This is my dream. At least 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
I just want a place where I can improve and not stay in one place, one routine repeated. I want to learn and improve a lot.
Like have a career ladder which you can
Yeah.
climb. Okay, okay. But this about the cruise ship.
It is, yes, it is a lot of work. It is very,
Yeah, from things I've heard, it's very hard.
very hard.
Yeah.
Yes, my dad works on a cruise ship. He's a carpenter, and no, from what I'm hearing, it's disaster all the time, anytime. 3 a.m. something happening on someone's cabin that drawer fell on the floor, and you need to get up because
Mm-hmm.
you are asleep. You need to get up, go there,
Yeah.
and sail to the guests. You know, it's not the drawer. It's just the ship moving. Yeah.
And you need to work 24/7.
Yeah.
Kinda,
This
yeah?
as well.
Yeah. But I want this experience. I want.
Good.
It is an experience, yeah.
Yeah.
It's either that or like I want to go to cruise ships as well, but I have one goal. I
Yeah.
think since last year December. Go to internship or work for some time in a Ritz-Carlton hotel. Like luxury hospitality.
Okay.
Because that's totally different from the normal hospitality. But that's something that I wanna pass by and
Of
learn
course.
things. So okay. To wrap things up, I have one rapid fire question for you. That means I just ask, you say 1 2 words, one example. Uh Best hotel you've ever stayed at.
Can I say cruise ship?
Okay,
I've been
okay.
there. It's great. It was great. It was amazing.
Do you remember company name?
MSC. It was amazing.
Okay. And you?
Um, pardon me, but I don't remember the hotel name.
Mm-hmm.
But I know the place. I was in New York. But in New York, it was so expensive hotels. But it's near the New York, but a little bit outside, not in the like center.
Yeah.
But there was like 4 star, but really good hotel. Like there was a pool on the roof, and well, I didn't pay for that. But it was the best hotel I've ever been because the room service, like they had table came and chef came with food and made some like creative foods in front of us.
Sounds great.
And I asked for ramen. And
Oh.
yeah, we ate sushi and like it was the best hotel experience I ever had in my life.
Sounds great.
And also, I think like it really depends on the location. Like even it's 5 star hotel, sometimes it's really overpriced because in the center,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you can find much better like offers.
Yeah, when it's like more on the
Possible.
outskirts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for being here with me for this episode of VUMcast.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for hosting us.
Thank you to the audience as well for being with us for this episode. Don't forget to follow our social medias, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Stay inspired, stay welcoming, and we'll see you in the next episode.